We are here at Credit Law Center, and I am with Daryl Sanders, one of our lead credit analysts. And today we're going to talk about the difference between FICO and Vantage scores. And the reason we've chosen this topic is many of our partners and some of our consumers have asked us this. They ask, why do I get different scores when I go online versus when I have a lender pull it? So, Daryl, let's get right to it. What in the world's the difference?
Well, first off, I really think it's great that consumers are actually going on and looking and trying to be a little more educated about the home buying process. That being said, that does raise some questions. The difference between FICO and Vantage or Plus or whatever credit monitoring company somebody's with is really like Coke and Pepsi. Okay, there are different recipes, different scoring models, different things like that. For instance, FICO runs from 350 to 850. That's their range of scores, and then Vantage, depending on whatever model they're using, runs from 450 to 950.
Okay, that's awesome. So, what's the problem then? There's a difference, but what's the problem in it?
Well, obviously, the 100-point difference is a huge problem because what that does is it kind of gives consumers a false sense of security on what their actual credit score is. Okay, I get it all the time. Hey, wow, my score is a lot better than what so-and-so pulled. And, well, you got to remember that, the FICO score is going to be the gospel whenever it comes to getting, mortgages or car loans or what have you.
Okay. So you talk about the Vantage. Who actually created the Vantage score, and what is that? Is FICO created somewhere different, or what's the difference?
Well, the credit bureaus are the ones that created the Vantage scores, and I think there's Plus scores. Of course, there's tons of them out there, and the reason why they did is because FICO came around first, and they charge. So
money.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So the bureaus can save money and create their own. So
perfect. So they're created in two different locations, even.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So why do lenders still use FICO when the bureaus, it sounds like, create their own scoring?
I think it's pretty much because FICO was there first. I mean, lenders, for a mortgage lender, they still use FICO version 4. I mean, there's FICO 8, FICO 9. But again, it all comes back to money. So, it would cost these, your Fannie, Freddie, so the conventional lenders, the government lenders, FHA, USDA, VA, all of those guys, it would cost them so much money to upgrade their software to cover, what I mean, is the ever-changing FICO model that, they just decide to stick with 4. I guess they think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So,
I suppose.
It is what it is.
Well, with all this confusion and different scores everywhere you turn, what's the best advice that you have for our consumers on when they go to pull their credit or purchasing a score online?
Absolutely. My best advice is pretty much just don't pay any attention to the scores that you get from, your credit monitoring companies. If you put the two credit reports side by side, the content will be the same, but the scores will be totally different. So do not pay any attention to the scores. Definitely look through your credit report. Take note of the good, obviously, and then look for the negative and inaccurate information that we can take care of for you. So that's one of the things that I like to do whenever I talk to my clients is talk about both, how they can make the good better, and hopefully we can make the negative and inaccurate information go away, so we can get everything cleaned up and a nice little bow and mortgage ready a lot sooner than they thought.
Ready to buy that home.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So what I'm hearing from you is content is king.
Yes.
Really, content is it. The content on your credit report is the most important, and if you get that under control, the score, whether Vantage or FICO, is going to take care of itself.
Absolutely, it will. So we take care of the bad, they take care of the good, and everything just works out for
the good.
Absolutely.
So if there was something that you heard today that you'd like a little bit more information on, or if you would like to know how to maximize your score or even just analyze the content that's on your credit reports, please contact the person that shared this video with you, and they'll be happy to go over your options. Daryl, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And folks, until next time.